They come from two different worlds. She was raised to follow rules. He was born to break them. One night changed everything, and what started with a punch and a pool dive turned into the most chaotic love story you've ever seen. This isn't just romance, it's war. Welcome to 3 Steps Above Heaven. What made Baby fall for Hugo when she knew he was dangerous? Can love survive when the world is pulling it apart? And in the end, how does it all come crashing down? Let's get into it. Baby is the perfect, polished daughter of a wealthy family. Hugo, aka H, is the reckless street racer who doesn't care about rules. Their worlds collide at a high-class party when Hugo and his gang crash in uninvited, stirring chaos just for fun. Baby is there with her friends, enjoying the night, when she notices a familiar face, her ex-boyfriend, trying to win her back. She's unimpressed, but before she can brush him off, trouble starts. Hugo and his crew storm the party, making their presence known. Hugo watches Baby and her ex from across the room. He smirks. It's like he already knows she's going to be part of his story. And then, Hugo makes his move. He approaches Baby, bringing up a past incident where he had insulted her. Instead of apologizing, he calls her the same name again. She doesn't hesitate. She throws her drink straight at his face. But when her ex laughs, Hugo turns and punches him, shattering a table in the process. Before anyone can stop him, he grabs Baby, throws her over his shoulder, and walks outside. And then, he tosses her straight into the pool. The cops are called, but before Hugo leaves, he tells Baby something that lingers in the air. Next time, we'll bathe together. And just like that, Baby is left soaking, furious, and somehow equally intrigued. As the night spirals out of control, one of Hugo's gang members is seriously injured after following Baby and her ex. Hugo isn't the type to let something like that slide. Without hesitation, he goes after Baby's ex, seeking revenge. Baby rushes forward, yelling at Hugo to stop, but he doesn't hear her. In a desperate move, she grabs Hugo from behind, physically pulling him away. For a brief moment, he's caught off guard. That split second allows the driver to escape, speeding off into the night. She should hate him for this. She should walk away and never look back. But instead, she stands there, heart pounding, unable to deny the tension crackling between them. The next morning, Baby is fuming about the night before. She swears she'll never see Hugo again. But fate has other plans. At a local street race, Baby runs into Hugo again. He teases her, relentless as always. But this time, she throws something back. She tells him she reported his name to the cops for breaking her ex's nose. His response? Pure confidence. By the time I'm in court, you'll be too crazy about me to let me go. And somehow, she knows he's right. Then the race begins. But there's a twist. Each racer has a girl on the back of their bike. And Baby? She ends up on a stranger's bike. The race is wild, intense, and dangerous. When one of the girls gets seriously injured, the cops arrive. Baby hides, but Hugo finds her, handing her his jacket to change clothes. And in that moment, something shifts. She's hooked. From there, their relationship grows. Secret phone calls, late-night motorcycle rides, forbidden meetings outside her school. Hugo even sneaks into her room one night to take her to an abandoned pool where they can spend hours talking, laughing, and falling deeper into something neither of them can stop. But while Baby is giving in to love, Hugo's past is closing in. His reckless choices, his fights, and his uncontrollable anger are leading him towards something dangerous. At home, things are getting worse. Her mother is furious about her behavior, her father is concerned, and her younger sister warns her that she's heading down a dangerous path. But Baby doesn't care. She's never felt this alive. Hugo's presence in her life isn't just about love. It's about defiance. She's rebelling against everything she's ever known, and she loves it. Hugo takes Baby far from the city to an abandoned house, a hidden place he's dreamt of escaping to, a place where they can be free from the expectations of their worlds. As they step inside, the house is dusty, run down, but in the dim light, it feels like theirs. They talk about their future, how they could stay here, away from everyone. Just the two of them. It's an illusion, but for a moment, it feels real. Wrapped in each other's arms, they spend the night together. It's the first time Baby truly believes they might have something that could last. No parents, no rules, just love. Baby invites Hugo over to her house, wanting to spend time with him away from the chaos. But just as they start to enjoy their quiet moment, Hugo's friends crash the scene, turning it into yet another chaotic party. Loud music, alcohol, people they don't even know. Baby is furious. This was supposed to be their moment, their escape. But Hugo, caught between his love for her and his loyalty to his reckless world, doesn't see the problem. She storms out, leaving Hugo in the middle of the mess, trying to fix what's already broken. In a desperate attempt to win her back, he does something insane. He spray paints a giant love confession on a city building, reckless and impossible to ignore. That day, when Baby gets home, things go from bad to worse. She finds out that a piece of her mother's jewelry went missing during the party. A final betrayal. Hugo, determined to prove himself, tracks down the thief, forces them to return the ring. After returning the stolen ring to Baby, Hugo shows up at her house, bruised and bleeding from the fight. She should turn him away, but she doesn't. Instead, she takes care of his wounds. For the first time, Hugo lets his guard down, allowing her to see the vulnerability beneath his reckless exterior. The next day, it's time for Baby's court hearing regarding the party fight. Before she leaves, she has a final confrontation with her mother, who disapproves of her relationship. Baby, standing her ground, tells her mother off, bringing her to tears. Hugo, seeing willingness to fight for him, promises that he will change, that their love is worth everything. But the truth? Some things are too wild to be tamed. As Baby's 18th birthday approaches, her mother throws an extravagant party, inviting only the most prestigious guests. It's supposed to be the perfect celebration, except Baby wants nothing to do with it. Meanwhile, Hugo is lost in thought, still thinking about her. His best friend, Pollo, is preparing for another high-stakes street race, but Hugo is nowhere to be found. Instead, he makes a choice. He goes to Baby's party. When he arrives, it's clear he has changed. He's cleaned up, composed, and trying to show that he belongs in her world. Baby is stunned, and for the first time in a long while, she sees the version of Hugo she wished for. They slowly come closer, lost in the moment, and share a kiss. But while they are caught up in their emotions, tragedy strikes elsewhere. Pollo's race takes a devastating turn. The thrill that once defined their lives ends in disaster, an accident that leaves Pollo lifeless on the pavement. When Hugo finds out, something inside him shatters. The man who was trying to change, to be better for Baby, disappears in an instant. Grief, rage, and guilt consume him. And when Baby sees him break down, she knows this love is doomed. In the heat of the moment, their emotions spiral out of control. Hugo, drowning in pain, lashes out. And then it happens. He hits her. Baby freezes. The world stops. The love that once made her feel invincible now feels like a prison she needs to escape. She walks away. And this time, she doesn't come back. Baby moves on. She finds someone safer, someone her family approves of. Meanwhile, Hugo is left behind, trapped in his own pain, his own regret. One night, he sees Baby with her new boyfriend. He watches them leave together, and for the first time, he realizes he's truly lost her. He breaks down, alone outside his apartment, overwhelmed by everything he's lost. In the end, he makes one choice: to leave, to disappear, to start over. But some love stories never truly fade. Some memories never die. And as Hugo rides away, one thought lingers. Some love stories burn too bright to last. Was it destiny or just a beautiful disaster? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you fight for love or would you let it go? And if you love tragic love stories, make sure to stick around for more deep dives into the most intense and unforgettable romances.